about being a woman hurts, so just get a freaking wax, okay? It's Andrea here. Welcome back to my channel, aka my internet home. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing some feminine hygiene tricks and tips. Maybe not necessarily tricks, just tips. But before we get into that video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification button so you don't miss any more videos. And now, if this truck will stop that, now that that's all done, let's get to it. Before we even really start the video, I just want to say I am not a doctor. I am not a gynecologist. I am not even a nursing student, okay? These are just the things that have worked for me based on trial and error, being a woman for the last, 25 years of my life. Now that I have that disclaimer done, I just have my tips in my notebook. If you see me looking down, that's why. The first tip I have is drink water. I know, it's so basic. Like, that's not a tip, Andrea, that's a lifestyle. I know. Drink water, because that's just gonna help with everything. That's gonna help with your hair, that's gonna help with your skin, that's gonna help with down there, that's gonna help with digestion, that's gonna help get rid of that boy you don't like. Drink water, okay? Just drink your water. If you don't like drinking plain water, you can always add lemons and lime into your water. You can always do like infused water. So add lemons, add lime, add mints, add strawberries, and drink your water. You can also drink, I personally like pineapple juice, not because it's not because of the benefits that it has, but it's a plus that it has benefits. But pineapple juice and cranberry juice, those are both two good juices that are good for your lady friend down there, baby girl. I think that's what we're gonna call her in this video. Those are some juices that are actually good for baby girl. Anything citrusy really is good for her, It would help her make her taste a little, sweeter. I wouldn't personally know because, I'm a virgin. So. Next tip I have is, honestly, I don't really think this should be a tip, but maybe some women just don't know. Maybe nobody ever told them. But wipe from front to back. Don't wipe from back to front. Wiping from front to back just ensures that you get all of the stuff out of your vagina. If you wipe from back to front, you are taking all the bacteria from the back or whatever, and you putting it into your vagina. And we don't need to put bacteria that is trying to leave our bodies back into our body. Baby girl not gonna be happy with that. She's going to be highly upset, and you gonna find out the hard way, and you're not gonna understand why she's acting up like that. So the next tip I have is actually to take a probiotic. So probiotics do help promote healthy vaginal health. They are, basically like the good bacteria for your baby girl, for your vagina, for baby girl down there. They're the good bacteria, There's always good bacteria and bad bacteria. I feel like people always focus on bad bacteria, but there are good bacteria. There are living probiotics in things like kombucha juice. Yogurt's actually really good for you too. You can actually buy probiotic pills and, just pop a probiotic every morning. Or they even have them in chewies. They have them in gummies. I used to take another tip is to keep her dry, okay? Keep her dry, because bacteria grows in moist, damp, dark, and warm environments. We do not want bad bacteria to grow inside of us. It smells, it's irritating. You're gonna be walking around like, what is going on? Why is she basically on fire, right? That also goes in with my next tip, is to use wipes, like baby wipes or like Summer's Eve's wipes. Those are perfectly fine. Like, say you're sweating a lot, So you just want to, you know, go to the bathroom, freshen up a bit, let her dry. If you come from a workout and you've been sweating, you know, go take a shower, dry her up, you know. If you just finished, you know, doing the grown-up dance with your significant other, go to the bathroom, clean her up, dry her off, and then, you know, go about your business. Don't just lay up in the bed, you know, wet and stuff. Like, no, that's gonna promote bacteria in her space, and she don't need bacteria in her space. So before I share my next tip with you guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I can't just be giving out all my tips and tricks and you're not gonna subscribe. Come on, help me. So another tip I have is to let her breathe, guys. You have to let your vagina breathe. Like, you have to. Do not, like, don't wear overly tight clothes, because she's gonna start sweating and she's not gonna have any air to breathe, and then boom, now you have a yeast infection. So don't wear overly tight clothes. Those Victoria's Secret panties with all the lace and the suede and all that, no, no, no. It's okay to wear those panties every once in a while, but do not live in those panties. Do not put on like suede lacy panties every day. Like, if you got a little, you know, D appointment later on in the week and you want to be cute, it's alright to be cute every once in a while. But, you know, if you at home, what are you wearing lace panties for? Cotton. Cotton is a breathable material. Wear cotton panties, okay? Calvin Klein has some really cute cotton panties, okay? So just wear your cotton. So in case she does sweat, it's not just gonna be trapped between your lace panties and your vagina. The cotton will absorb the moisture and she can be dry. Which goes back to my other tip. Another way to like let her breathe is, like, if you're going to bed, take a shower and put on your pajama pants. Like, you don't have to wear panties at night unless you're on your period. Okay? You don't have to wear panties at night unless you're on your period. Just put on your pajama pants after you take a shower and you let her breathe throughout the night. There you go. Sis would be happy with that. Look at that arrangement. She'd be happy. The next tip I have, I cannot stress this enough. Like, I really cannot. No scented products in there. No scented products. No products that smell like roses, strawberries, peaches, confetti, cupcakes. I don't know. No. If it smells nice, don't put it in her, because she don't like that. Scented tampons that they have, and they're like, oh, you know, you'll smell like roses on your period. You're gonna have an infection. You're gonna have an infection. Do not put scented products in there. It's gonna irritate her. Why would you want to irritate her? Because when she's irritated, you irritated. I'm irritated just thinking about it. No scented tampons. No scented pads. No scented panty liners. No scented soaps. No scented lotions. Stop putting scents in her. She don't like that. Stop it. So speaking of tampons, it goes into my next tip. When you use the bathroom, change your tampon. When you go number 2, change your tampon. If you have to pee, change your tampon. If you're gonna go take a shower, take it out, change your tampon. Honestly, if you're taking a shower, you really don't need the tampon in, because your period does kind of stop itself when you are in water. I don't know if you guys noticed that, or if you just did not know. Change your tampon, simply because the string of your tampon is going to pick up bacteria. Like, if you go number 2 and it touches the string of your tampon, you don't want to have that string having the bacteria and then just putting your panties back on and then having the string basically be intermixing with your vagina. You don't want that. You know, all the stuff that your vagina does not want, it's getting rid of it. I don't necessarily suggest you using tampons that put chemicals into your vagina, but if you do, please change it frequently, because you can develop TSC, I think, toxic shock syndrome. So TSS, that's what it is. And you can actually lose a limb or lose your complete life from not changing your tampons frequently. So if you do develop toxic shock syndrome, so please just, you know, be mindful and careful on that. So the next tip I have is, like, really really, like, get a wax. That's the next tip I have. Get a wax. It's 2020. Please stop shaving. Please, please, please stop shaving. All right? Stop taking a razor to your vagina. She don't like that either. That's why she got ingrown hairs and razor bumps, and now she's getting darker than she needs to. I know waxing hurts, but like, being a woman just hurts in general, all right? Getting a wax hurt, getting your eyebrows done hurts. You know, getting your toes done kind of hurts if they cleaning your feet out. You know, getting your hair braided hurt. Everything about being a woman hurts, so just get a freaking wax, okay? Also, when you wax, please make sure that you exfoliate, okay? You exfoliate and you get all the dead skin off of her. So I know we're in quarantine right now, and like, it's impossible to get a wax unless you can wax yourself. I'm not a sadist. I might wax my own armpits, but I'm not a sadist. I don't enjoy pain, so I don't wax my vagina myself. So what I've been using is this Nair Bikini cream. I follow the instructions on this, all right? If it says only leave on for 10 minutes, only leave it on for 10 minutes. Don't leave it on for 11 minutes. Don't leave it on for 15 minutes. If it says 10, it says 10. Also, do not put this in your, don't put this inside your vagina. This is just for like the surface area to remove the hair. I use this Ingrown hair serum. So the one I use is actually, it's this one right here. This one's actually from the European Body Center, so it's the Smooth Me Ingrown Hair Serum. So I just put this on my vagina and any other place that I wax. So like, I put this on my armpits, I put this on my vagina, I put this like on my stomach because I do a little stomach strip or whatnot, and it prevents ingrown hairs from happening. Exfoliating and using that serum will help you not get ingrown, so you won't have little dark marks. If you shave, sis, just stop shaving, because I can't prevent, like, I guess you could prevent a razor bump. I'm not really sure how you do that. Just while we're in quarantine, pick up some Nair, and when we get out of quarantine, get a wax. Thank you. So my next tip, I really don't think I should have to say this, but I'm just gonna say this just in case nobody else has ever said this to you before. If you're watching this video, don't put soap in there. When you're taking a shower, do not put soap in there. You could put soap around it and you could put soap on it, but do not put soap in there. Don't put no Dove body wash in there. Don't put no Olay body wash in there. Don't put no damn Summer's Eve's feminine hygiene wash in there. Do not put Vagisil's feminine wash in there. You do not need all of those products, okay? You do not need those products because your vagina is self-cleaning. Baby girl cleans herself. That's why my first tip to you was to drink water, because water will help you, okay? It will help flush out all of the things that you don't need in your body. Your vagina is self-cleaning. Anything it don't need, it will get rid of. The water will help it get rid of it faster, okay? Do not put these soaps and washes in your vagina. My next tip, ladies, is do not let just anybody in there, okay? I don't care how much you think you love him. If you don't really know him like that, if that's not your husband, if that is not your husband or your fiance, do not just let anybody up in there. Like, because you don't know what their hygiene habits are like. You don't know what they have. If he don't take care of himself, what makes you think he gonna take care of you? So you take care of yourself and you make sure you don't just let anybody up in there, okay? Some guys don't even know that they have STIs because it's not showing in them. Like, they're just a carrier. They're not affected by the STI, and they transfer it over to you, and now you have gonorrhea, or like you have some other disease that is not, you know, curable. You don't want to do that. You don't want to risk yourself because you think you love somebody. If you about to go get it on, make sure you put a condom on, okay? Or like, y'all could both go get tested, So you both know where you stand. And you think he not doing nothing, but then, you know, she start acting funny. And the reason why she acting funny is because he out here making a fool out of you. He think you a joke, and that's why she's acting funny. Which goes into my next tip. Listen to her, okay? If she does not like something, she is going to tell you she does not like it, all right? If you had sex with him and now your pH balance is off, he did it. He's the reason why. Something about his pH or something about what he's doing is not right, and she's not fucking with it. All right? If you try a new soap and you start getting irritated, something's not right. That pH is not for her. She does not want it, okay? If you trying out new tampons and she's irritated, it's not for her. She don't want that. She will let you know when something is not right. And my final tip is, if you are sexually active, please go see a doctor, okay? Go see your gynecologist at least once a year. I think it's once a year. Is it once every 6 months? Every time you have a new partner, go to the doctor, get tested, go see a gynecologist, make sure everything is fine with her. Only way to know if something's like seriously wrong, like if you have an infection, if you have a UTI, if anything is wrong. There are ways to know that something's wrong, but the only way to treat it is to know exactly what it is and for your doctor to give you what it is that you need. So if you don't see your doctor, you're not going to get what you need, and it's not going to get better. So every time you have a new partner, go see your doctor. Every time, you know, you should at least see your doctor at least once a year. If you have a funny smell and you don't know what it is, or if you're irritated and you don't know why, go see your doctor. That is the quickest way to make sure everything is okay, because you don't want to have something and you have it for so long that it starts to physically affect you. Like, there are some infections that if you have it for too long, it can ruin basically your reproductive organs, and you might not ever be able to have children. If you want to have kids one day, that's gonna be heart crushing to think, wow, if I would have just went to the doctor when I knew something was wrong in the first place, this all could have been prevented. Make sure you go see your doctor. Okay, so that is it for today's video. If you guys want like a hygiene but like other parts of your body besides your flower, let me know down in the comments. Also, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. If you didn't get to at the beginning of the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification button so you don't miss any more videos. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye.